Well, we begin with this at the White House, where Thanksgiving Day ended with a clear and combative message from President Trump. In his first question and answer session since the election, Mr. Trump repeated his claims based on no evidence that he was cheated out of a second term. But he also said if Joe Biden wins the Electoral College vote next month, as expected, he will go along with it.
President-elect Biden offered a very different message yesterday in his Thanksgiving Day remarks. Ben Tracy is at the White House this morning. Ben, good to see you.
Good morning. So President Trump says it would be a mistake for the Electoral College to certify the election for Joe Biden. He also says Biden should not yet be forming a cabinet. All of this despite the fact that the Trump administration itself has already begun the transition to the president-elect.
I know one thing, Joe Biden did not get 80 million votes.
Mr. Biden did get 80 million votes, but President Trump refuses to accept that reality.
I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving.
After offering Thanksgiving greetings to troops stationed overseas, the president answered questions for the first time since losing the election and launched into more baseless attacks on the results.
If you look at the numbers are false. The numbers are corrupt. It was a rigged election, 100%, and people know it.
There is no evidence of widespread voter fraud, and the president's lawyers have failed in almost all of their legal efforts contesting the results in multiple states.
It's going to be a very hard thing to concede because we know there was massive fraud.
The president stopped short of conceding the election and scolded a reporter who pressed him on it.
Don't talk to me that way. You're just a lightweight. Don't talk to me that way. I'm the president of the United States. Don't ever talk to the president that way.
He also would not speculate on a 2024 run, but he did say he will leave the White House peacefully in January with a caveat.
Certainly I will. Certainly I will. And you know that. But I think that there will be a lot of things happening between now and the 20th of January.
It's a personal sacrifice that each of our families can make and should make.
President-elect Joe Biden struck a different tone. He and wife Jill remained at their Delaware home instead of Nantucket, where they usually host a large family gathering for the holiday. They spoke with healthcare workers and released a video on Twitter praising frontline workers and speaking to the economic and personal pain many Americans have faced this year.
History has shown, and all of you have shown, that there's nothing we can't do if we do it together.
Now, President Trump plans to campaign in Georgia next weekend for the two Republicans who are in Senate runoff races there. The president also called the Republican Secretary of State of Georgia an enemy of the people because he certified the election there for Joe Biden. Later today, President Trump is planning to go to Camp David to spend the weekend. Michelle.
And that race down in Georgia will be one for the history books. Ben, thank you so much.